welcome to Sports and Ish with Misty B and Rachael Leigh. Thanks for joining in today. We have lots to talk about. We've got the Colts firing their head coach. What's going on there? We talk about the MLS. We also have our bye week coming up, so lots of traveling for the both of us. We get a little into dating lives and all of that fun stuff. And we talk a little bit about some hair stuff as well. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining in. Hi, Misty. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm good.
Good. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today. I think I just told you this before we jumped on. Like, I don't know who got me sick, but some of the guys were rolling into the office, and we're rolling into the bye week. So I'm like, I can't get sick right now. Like, I have plans.
I was gonna say you have lots of fun plans. You can be sick, but it's that time of year. Everybody kind of feels a little under the weather too. So hopefully it's just like a day. When did you start feeling sick today? A little out of it?
Literally, I got home a few hours ago, and like maybe 30 minutes, I started like making, steaming some veggies. And I'm like, why is this steam making me feel achy?
Oh no.
I know. I'm like, wait, that's not the steam. I think I'm actually getting sick. No.
Lots of vitamin C, lots of sleep tonight.
Rest. Yeah.
Yes.
Rest. How are you doing?
I'm good. So bye week, does that mean that you're like crazy busy with the guys too? Or do they fly home and do some fun stuff or what?
They're out of here faster than I can think about it. Like,
yeah, that's good.
I think tomorrow they're technically like out of here, and they'll like literally, some of them might even leave straight from the facility and straight to the airport to get back home
too. Yeah.
If I didn't have the schedule in advance, so I'm not flying out till Wednesday. But had I had their schedule in advance, I'd have been like, yeah, I'm leaving Tuesday. Why would I be here for an extra day, right? I'm craving a break. What about you? You got any bye week plans?
Yeah, so I'm actually going to go to, which I haven't been, to the Raiders Stadium for the game.
Yeah.
Obviously, Bengals aren't playing, but it's funny, like your friends and everybody, like all in the NFL world and sports world, whatever. Same thing with cheer. So one of the girls that I'm friends with has some cheer friends in Vegas, and I have never been. Okay, wait, this is crazy. I shouldn't say I've never been to Vegas. So I had a flight when I went out to LA for the first time, and there was like a 5-hour layover in Vegas. It was for like a job interview. And when I was out there, I'm like, oh, I'm in Vegas for 5 hours. I'm not going to sit at the airport. Like, that's so silly. So I took my luggage with me and I went down to the strip because it's so close. I looked like such a weirdo. But I was like, I need a little bit of experience. So I didn't get the full Vegas experience. So that's why I say, like, this is my first time there. So yeah, I'm excited. It'll be fun. The weather isn't supposed to be like super warm. I think it's like 60-ish, which is so fine. Decent. But it's perfect. But I'm pumped to go to the stadium. I've heard nothing but great things about that stadium. So
yeah, I think you're going to have a blast. That sounds like a great weekend for sure.
Yeah. And I think what I heard is like, they have one of the highest ticket prices. Like, that stadium is one of the top prices. So I'm like, well, I'm going to go now. Check it out for the bye week. Yeah.
Do it.
So I'm excited. But you've got even more exciting plans.
which is why I'm putting my fist down. I do not need to be sick. Let me just repeat this. I do not need to be sick. Somebody needs to hear me. I fly out to Boston on Wednesday morning, and I'll be there Wednesday through Saturday, and I have amazing seats for 2 Celtics games at the TD Gardens. Man, I'm telling you right now.
You'll be fine. What's your like remedy? What like I have my go-to routine when I feel sick. What do you do when you're starting to feel under the weather?
Well, it just started. So I've taken a few ibuprofen, and as soon as we are done here tonight, I'm going to sleep. Like, I'm just going to sleep. My parents, like, growing up, man, I'm telling you, I'm surprised I'm not an alcoholic. And maybe I am, and I just don't know yet because I am drinking wine. But I remember growing up.
Yeah, what? Wait, hold up. You cannot drink wine when you're not feeling good. That's like the opposite of what you're supposed to do.
But like, growing up, my parents, if we were out of like NyQuil or like the cold sleep remedies, they would like line us up and give us shots of Jack. I'm not kidding. I remember thinking like, so when you're sick and you're out of NyQuil, like you just have a little bit of alcohol and like go sleep like a baby, right? Because that's basically what we did.
Do you know in like the olden days, like my mom would tell me similar things like, oh, when, you know, you guys were teething, or when my older sisters were 7 years apart. So she's like, oh, when she was a baby, I used to put like peach schnapps on her gums when she was a baby I'm like, you did what? There's so many things that like nowadays, if parents did, oh my God.
Like we grew up in a shaky kind of 80s period, you know what I'm saying? Like parents were getting by with pretty much anything. I just remember taking that shot of Jack and like getting myself into bed and just laying there like feeling the burn. Like, oh, I'd rather feel the cold than the burn. Like I hate Jack Daniels. And to this day, I can't drink whiskey.
Really?
I can't drink liquor. I cannot drink bourbon. I cannot do any of those things because I have that memory as a kid of that.
Oh my gosh.
Can't do it.
Well, I feel like, yeah, you probably shouldn't have had a shot of Jack. But
I'm like 5, just down it, right?
That started, you know, now you switch from Jack to wine. It's fine.
Pretty much. I had a stint in my life though where I didn't drink at all. So like pretty much 2 decades. So I feel like getting back to it now that my kids are grown, I'm like, look out.
Yeah, right.
There's no more.
Well, you need to put that wine away so you can feel better. My go-to stuff is like, have you ever had those emergency packets?
I have, yes.
Oh my God.
I have some of those here. Yep, I have some of those.
Drink one before bed, drink one in the morning. Like, you can never have too much vitamin C. You just end up like flushing it out of your system. So have as much vitamin C as you can, get as much rest. Like that's my go-to, those vitamin C like packets. And then I like hot tea too.
I hate tea. I wish I liked tea. Man, I wish. I've got liquid IV though. So I've got liquid IV. I've never
had that. Is that legit?
No, it is. It's a lot of sodium.
Okay.
I think I've said this. I have 2 seats, one for me and one for no one. This is literally
out, you know.
But I was saying to someone earlier today, one of my clients that was in the office, you know, there's actually another potential storm eyeing the coast of Florida. And I really hate to see anybody in Southwest Florida get hit again with another hurricane because they're clearly not prepared, but that's where I'm normally at on bye week. So the fact that storm hit and another one is looking to hit some of those islands, those barrier islands and those areas, I think by Thursday, 2 a.m. I think to myself, man, there's a reason I got redirected, right? I was redirected the weekend that actual Hurricane Ian hit, and I didn't go. And then there's a reason why the island is still a little bit of a mess. So I'm not able to go still. So I'm headed to Boston. And I think to myself, man, there's a reason for everything, right? Yeah. So let's see if something cool happens because I got redirected. Let's see if that mission was. Maybe I'm supposed to help somebody. Maybe I'm supposed to see something. I don't know. I'm all into that sort of thing.
Have some fun.
You already know.
Have you been to a Celtics game in Boston before?
No, it's my first. I've always wanted to see them at the TD Garden. So I've seen them in Indiana, but I don't want to see them at home.
Not there. Yeah. It's a whole different atmosphere, I'm sure.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I can't wait.
Well, I hope you feel better.
Yeah, thank you. So we've got weird changes today. You and I were just talking about this. Jeff Saturday is actually going to be the interim head coach for the Colts. And I got to tell you, I think Jeff Saturday is a pretty cool guy. I think I was just telling you over text, I really like him as an analyst. He always has amazing points.
Yeah.
Obviously, he played 13 seasons with the Colts, even won a Super Bowl with them. So pretty excited for the Colts. We'll see where that goes, right?
It'll be interesting. So I don't know if you know the background about Frank Wright. So he actually is like the comeback quarterback for the Bills. So he's got a little Bills background.
We've got the Bills Mafia on with us right now.
So back in the Jim Kelly days, there's like he's known for the comeback game with the Bills when Jim Kelly was out.
Nice.
So yeah, so I mean, they haven't had such a great season this year, and I think it's time. Sometimes you gotta let go. So it'll be interesting who they end up having as head coach, but for interim, Jeff is interesting because he's never coached in the NFL before. So I think it'll be fun to see that happen. And then, I mean, he's played professionally, but I don't know if other teams know how to handle that either, because they haven't seen him as a coach before. So how do you defend something that you don't know? So it'll be fun. It'll be fun to watch them, see what happens, and see who ends up taking over as head coach eventually.
Oh, excellent points. And I want to point out, I know that this doesn't come out until Sunday, and it is in fact the Monday before, but I want to just say that all 30 NBA teams are playing tonight. Hallelujah. I'm like, oh, no, my NBA pass is like blowing up on my phone right now. I'm like, oh, I can't. Don't look.
You're like, I want to see. I want to see.
I want to see some of these games have started. I'm like, wait, what's going on with my NBA pass? What, where? But yeah, I'm pretty pumped about that.
Yeah. Well, and we were talking about, it's like huge NBA season. But what just wrapped up, the MLS playoffs just wrapped up.
MLS
LAFC, and they won in overtime. Well, not overtime. They went into overtime.
They did the penalty kicks, right? Or the
penalty kicks. Yes.
Man, I feel like that's Russian roulette. That's Russian roulette when you're trying to win a game and you have to do penalty kicks. That is Russian roulette. It's not even.
I've never been as like most nervous that you will ever get is like when you have to take penalty kicks. Like I'm freaking. You can practice all day, every day, but you get up there and you're like, damn it.
Man, I remember this was our USL Championship 2018. We had Kenny Walker, who was not a kicker. He was not somebody who was known for scoring. Do you remember this?
It was like,
and it
kept going. Yes.
And it came down to those penalty kicks. And then all of a sudden, we get Kenny up there. We're all like, oh, shit. Shit, here goes the whole series. No. And Kenny Walker gets up there and just lands it right through the goalpost. We're like, I still have it on video. You can hear, we'll post this. You can hear all the screams the moment Kenny turns around and immediately starts running back to his teammates. But that penalty kicks, man, it's Russian roulette out there. I cannot believe MLS Cups are won by penalty kicks.
It's intense. It's intense, but
it's fun.
Always. Because you never know. You never know what's going to happen. So
Ever.
Yeah. So that was MLS. Then we just had the World Series. So the Astros taking the lead, taking over.
They did.
They did. So exciting. So
they did. I even heard that they were tormenting some of the Phillies fans in the parade.
I think it was all in have a little fun. Yeah.
It was all in good fun. It wasn't like they were throwing out harsh words. Like everybody was being super chill, but that's fun. I think it's good camaraderie.
You gotta once you win, I feel like you have to throw some, at the opposing team, right? Throw it in their face a little bit, even though
toss it out.
Be respectful, but yeah.
You could say, you know what, Philly, you're getting enough with the NFL. Let somebody else have baseball. I don't know.
True. I don't know. They are just untouchable right now. So
they totally are. So I think you and I were touching upon this earlier today too. So I know that I have over and over again said I would not do a dating site. And I had so many friends that were like, Misty, you don't leave the house. All you do is work. Even my nail lady was like, oh, honey, you work so much. You never find a boyfriend. And I
said, in that voice too.
these men, they don't want women that work all the time. And I'm like, that's me though. I work all the time. So
yeah,
I can't believe I'm going to admit this. I get onto Bumble, Rach.
Okay.
I'm talking within 36 hours. There's literally over 1,200 likes.
Yeah, of course.
So what, now I'm supposed to spend how much time going through 1,200 photos of guys? And not only photos, but now you have to look at their bios. Like, what does this guy do? Is he interesting or not? And again, this is why I'm so against it.
It's exhausting. Dating's exhausting. Dating apps. Yeah.
This isn't dating. This is just an app. So now one of the busiest women in Cincinnati is supposed to take and go through 1,200 photos and look at everybody's background and look at who does this. And this is just a sales portrait, right? If this was your resume, there's your resume. And they might even attach their Instagram to it. And all I'm instantly thinking is, fuck no, I'm not. I have way too much time.
Yeah.
I'm way too busy. This is why I insist that I will meet somebody organically. Dating sites, kiss me goodbye. I'm sorry. There may be an amazing man on there, but I don't shop, man. This is not my world. I can't do this.
Yeah, dating apps are hard. It's like you said, it just takes a lot of energy, a lot of time. And then I was on a long time ago, and I remember the conversations are so boring. You're like, how's your day? Great. How's your day? Great. What are you up to? Going to the gym. It's just very so it's hard to have the conversations, but then you're on there and you're like, I need to kind of get to know you before I go meet you in person too. And there are those people that are like, oh, let's go grab food. Let's go do that. And you're like, I don't know you. I don't know if I want to not waste my time, but I don't know if I want to waste my time. Right. Let's be honest.
I've already said it. Time's a commodity. I'm not, someone's like, let's go meet for coffee. No, I don't have time for that either. I guess I'm just somehow hoping that I meet somebody, whether it's through work or whatever, and then
friends and
we get along great, and I actually already eat with you, so bam, here we are. I want it to be that easy.
I know, I have friends that have met their husbands' wives off of, so these dating apps. So it 100% can work, and their relationships are amazing. But I'm the same way. I have never dated anybody off of a dating app. You just you either hit it off or you don't. It's not forced. I feel like maybe that's the right word. It feels more forced. But then you're like, how do you meet people nowadays? It's so hard.
If you're working all the time, we should ask our listeners is, how do you meet people when you work all the time, right? And you don't want to just meet people. I can meet people all day. In fact, I meet people all day.
I guess more options, because where do you meet people? Nowadays, you meet people. Well, I mean, I feel like nowadays we want to meet other people, friends,
Yeah, of course.
significant others, whatever, doing the things that you like to do. You
Right.
wanna do those things because oh, this person has the same interests as me. Oh, we're gonna hit it off as friends because they like to do this, this, and this. So I
Right.
think that gives now you're just like during COVID, couldn't do that stuff.
No,
So
you
some
couldn't.
people would hop on, the dating apps and all of that. So I don't know, it's tough. Do you do the apps? Do you do it out and about? I feel like a little mix, maybe.
I don't know. You're talking to somebody that doesn't go out. I'm never going to meet anybody out.
Well,
Like I
and
will
that's
literally,
why.
I'm in a
Yeah.
restaurant and sometimes I'm just picking up my food and going home. Like I'm not even chilling at the restaurant. And if you do see me in a restaurant, I've usually got my earbuds in and I'm working
See,
and
you can't do that then.
I'm completely turned down to talking to absolutely anybody. Like I just want to be left alone. At the
Yeah.
gym, if I do go to a public gym, which is rare, if I do go to a public gym, I've got whole resting bitch face. Like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Please don't talk to me.
Oh yeah, no, don't talk to
Oh
me at
my
the
God.
gym, please.
No. I'm
They're
talking,
working out, doing my thing. Like, yeah.
don't talk to me. I don't want to know that you're watching me squat off the
Okay,
wall.
question though. If you saw a cute guy at the gym that you were kind of interested in and he came up to you, would you entertain that or no?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if that guy does that at the gym, he's probably done that 100 times. You know what I mean?
So let's say you go to the gym, maybe not the first time you see him, but you guys see each other a couple times. And then he approaches you, maybe like the fourth or fifth time.
I think my problem is that I'm not so okay. But then if I go to a public gym like Crunch, I'm not there often enough to see the same guy more than once, if that makes any sense. I also have a home gym, and I'm guilty of being in my home gym more than anything because I work so many hours. It's easy for me to pop out and just kill the workout here and go to like Crunch or somewhere. But yeah, I don't know. I think here's what I hope. We'll see what happens. I hope that when I like roll into Boston, that there is like some sort of amazing guy that's like sitting like 2 seats from me and he's single and he's hot and he's a Celtics fan and just things happen and like that'd be great.
Hey, you never know. You never know. But they always say when you least expect it. So just do the things that make you happy. Go out and go to these sporting events. Go to dinner. Take those ear pods out.
I know. Be open to actually talking to people.
Yeah, it'll happen.
But that's all I have. I actually am attending a wedding. Two really good friends that actually met on Bumble. Their wedding is coming up in a few weeks, and I picked out the absolute. I'm ridiculous. Like I have this entire cute poopy princess skirt and like a cami, and I'm gonna wear like a big black bow in my hair because that's who I am.
Oh, cute!
I was like, you can put me at the kids' table. I would probably have more fun there.
Oh my God!
Let me be like the cool adult with the kids at this wedding, and I'm totally okay with that.
So are you out on the dance floor at weddings? Like what type of wedding person are you?
Oh, I will party down. I will party down. Shoes are off. I'm out there dancing the whole time. Oh my God. I'm gonna drag everybody out with me. That's fun. Facts. I love to dance. That's so much fun.
Oh, dancing. You have to. You have to. If you're sitting down and you're not on the dance floor, I'm dragging you out. I don't care who you are.
That's what I'll do. If I see someone sitting, like, get up, we're going out. Take your shoes off. Let's go. We're going to go party down. Oh, yeah. It'll be fun.
So at weddings, what songs, like, what do you like to hear? What's your jam that you're like, oh, I'm getting out on the dance floor now?
I got to be fair in telling you, at the age of 45, I've heard the wedding playlist played over and over again. And at least 90% of the weddings I've been to is the same songs played at every single wedding. So I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you and tell you like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to hear that playlist again. No, yeah, I get that. I do have a little more faith in my friend Casey, whose wedding this is. I think there might be some slight variations, but regardless, it's still a wedding playlist. I think with the right amount of alcohol, it's all exciting.
That's the true point there, right?
The right amount of alcohol, it's all exciting. Count me in. I will drag everybody out. We're going out to dance.
And is it wine? Is it wine of choice?
I don't even know what they're serving there. Like, shoot, I
Yeah.
know the food will probably be amazing because she's got great taste in food. So I'm in it for the
Yeah.
food.
Oh, fun. I love weddings. Weddings are awesome because it's like everybody's in a good mood. It's a good time, family, friends, all that. So I love
Facts.
weddings.
Facts. Facts. Now, what about you?
What about me?
So you don't do dating sites. You don't do any of that,
Oh,
right?
heck no.
You're like, no, I'm good. I'm squared away.
I definitely have tried them in the past, and I
Yeah.
think I've only been with dating apps. I've only been on 2 dates with dating apps, like years ago, and
You're telling me.
Well, I'm just
You already
saying
know.
because I also like I do try to get out and like do
Meet people for real.
something. Yeah. Well, and honestly, I don't go out to meet people at all. I go out like I'm like I'm gonna grab my girls. We're gonna go to grab food. We're gonna go to this sporting event. We're gonna go to whatever's around the city. There's always stuff going on.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm also like just focused on me and doing the things and it's the same thing with you. Like we're so busy. I'm so focused on the season. I'm focused on whenever I can, going to visit my family and traveling and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
so yeah, not my life isn't I mean, I guess it is a little exciting, but it's just the same. My weekdays are pretty normal. Practicing, going to the gym, meal prepping, all that fun stuff. I try and fit some friend time in there too.
Good.
But
Yeah.
so
Same. Anyways, on top of the list of things Misty V is not doing, dating apps and local dates is pretty much not any of those right now.
yeah.
That's where we're at.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave it sit there, and if anything changes, I'll let you all know right away. But it's not happening.
No, and that's fine.
Part of me always thought too, I'd love to meet somebody like, I guess, doing the things that I love the most, which obviously would be watching basketball or being on the water.
Yeah.
Or just, I don't know. I feel like that's where you should meet the person, right? When you're doing the things that you actually love to do, that's where that person should be ultimately, right?
Yeah.
Instead of having all these guys ask me out that can't swim. Rach, I cannot tell you how many guys over the last 2
Cannot
years.
swim? Is that what you said?
I cannot swim. Like there's so many guys that have asked me out and not one of them can swim. I'm like, why are you asking me out when you know that I spend 90% of my downtime on the water?
So I also was like, oh, the person that I'm with has to love every activity that I like to do and this, that, or the other. And I'm like,
not
everything, but the amount of time that you spend on the water and how much joy that brings you. Yes, your person has to know
how to swim.
Yeah.
Because even if I'm not, let's just say, okay, so typically if there hasn't been a hurricane, I wouldn't be in Boston, I'd be in Florida. And if I wasn't paddleboarding, I'd still be free diving. And if I wasn't free diving, I'd be sailing. So I'm going to be doing all these things on the water. And those are the things I look forward to the most. I do not want to be with a guy who's scared to death for his life during any of those activities. Stop asking women out that love the water if you can't swim. This is funny because I remember this movie. I remember Dolly Parton saying like a bird and a fish can fall in love, but where do they make a home, right? So I'm a fish. And if you're a bird, don't ask me out, right? Ask me out. I'm in the water all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense though.
I guess you could say we'll reconvene after Boston and after you've had some Vegas time.
Yes. Oh my God.
Let's see where the world led Misty V and Leigh after these amazing conversations on dating. And let's see if we had any fun. I can't wait to hear your tales of Vegas.
We're going to have so much fun. Yeah.
I'll share all my stories of Boston and we're going to have so much fun either way.
Yes.
Because because food, basketball, football, all the things, right? Friends.
Absolutely. Friends. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Yes.
Amen.
First times for us to be in both of those atmospheres. So
I know,
it'll be awesome.
I know. Cannot freaking wait. Gosh, I cannot wait. I'm already packed. I planned outfits. Like one of my guys is like a fashionista, one of my NFL players. Like literally, he's Mr. Fashion. Like he shows me every outfit, everything he's planning for like game day, for
That's so
travels, everything. And I share all my outfits with him too. I'm like, listen, I planned outfits A, B, C, and here's what I want to wear. And he gives me his stamp of approval, like, not for you, you're too short, whatever. But he gives me all the clues on what I should wear. So I've got all my outfits planned for Boston. Games, dinners, you name it. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. And I know I'll be in style, so we're good. Let's go. What about your outfits planned?
I was just about to say, my last vacation that I went to Mexico was the best because I did that. I was like, okay, I didn't plan like each night, but I was like, okay, this outfit goes together for one dinner and this is for the day and whatever.
But if you have those,
it was
you
so
already
nice.
know.
But I'm normally not that girl. I'm like, ooh, this is cute and let me bring this. And then when I get to my destination, I'm like, crap, I have like 10 outfits that I want to wear, but which one should I wear? Oh my God. And then I'm like, do I really like this anymore?
Right. Like I don't feel good about this today, but I did 5 days ago. I don't know. So yeah, I have outfits that with heels that I know I can walk in for a while. I have outfits with boots that I know I can walk in for a while. I think for the Celtics game one night, I'll totally fangirl out. The next night I want to be super stylish. Like for dinner, I totally want to go all the way dressed out. Like, yeah, let's go. Like
you have to live it up.
Boston. Let me show Boston some different type of street style, right? Let's do it.
It's so fun. But I think from now on, I am going to do that planning ahead outfit.
Planning ahead. Done. Yeah.
It makes life so much easier.
I used a new shampoo today, so I'm literally checking out my hair today. I'm like, oh, this looks really silky today. Sorry, I keep playing with them. Like, that's really silky. Look at
what was it? What brand?
It's Matrix, but it's like the purple shampoo by Matrix.
Yes, I love purple shampoo. For blondes, it literally takes out all the brassiness and brightens. Yeah, when I was blonde, oh my God, it's amazing. Obviously, I don't use it now because I don't need it. It would not do anything for my hair right now.
But look, it's looking so shiny. Do you see that? Like
it looks so good
today. It looks good today.
For brunettes, you'll see the blue shampoo, and for blondes, you'll see purple.
And see, when I was brunette, I didn't know that. No.
Yeah.
And for anybody who didn't know me prior, I'm actually really a brunette. So like, if you can see my roots, it's actually a lot of work to cover these suckers up, but I'm going through a phase, loving the blonde for now. We're good.
Fun story. When I was blonde, oh my God, this was so silly of me to do. So yes, you have the different colors. I was just turning brunette. So I was like, okay, I had this like dye shampoo type thing. I don't know. I don't remember. My family does hair, so they just give me stuff. I'm like, okay.
You're gonna say which put in it.
So I had still some like blonde streaks. So I was like trying to figure out how to take some of the color and make it like a lighter. And so I put this blue Misty. It changed my hair color. There was like blue in my blonde and my hair.
No.
And I was like,
what is this?
They were like, yeah, that's not what you were supposed to use. Literally changes the color. And I was like, oh, that's fine. I'm just going to work. It's okay. It's no big deal.
Did you know that those shampoos can also change your nail color? So I was headed to Florida and I had just gotten like this peachy pink color on both my toes and nails, right? And I, of course, get into the shower the day of the flight. I get my nails and toes done the day before the flight. And then I'm in the shower and I get that purple shampoo to like tone this blonde hair out. And then I get out and my nails and my toes are now like a very light peachy yellow color. No more the pink as ever again. I'm like, what just happened? That shampoo just totally neutralized my toes and nails. That's not the color that they were. Just FYI, that can happen. That can happen. So now I try to stick with like the basics. I get like just a simple pink, a red, or a white so that my neutralizing shampoo or my toner shampoo doesn't take away that color. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, so let's catch back up when we are back from bye week. Actually, I believe on the next episode we should have a special guest with us, which we'll announce who that is coming up very, very soon. You can look for that update on our Instagram. We are really excited for this particular guest. I'm so excited for this one. But in the meantime, Rach and I are headed out on bye week. You guys wish us luck as one of us heads east, the other one heads west. We've got this.
We'll keep you guys tuned in for sure.
Seriously, follow our Instagram, see our stories. You'll be seeing what each of us are up to, and we'll try to keep you guys in the loop. But in the meantime, like we've said, we are on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart, Google, all of the podcast platforms, and we are on YouTube. We officially have a URL. It is Sports and Ish. So find us on YouTube, you guys. And you know what we really, really need? Rach, tell them what we need.
We need some feedback from you guys. Let us know what you're thinking. We definitely need to hear back from you guys, what you like, what you don't like. So we appreciate all of your support so much.
Day in, day out, guys. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs down. Whatever it is, please respond to us. We really need this. We love you guys so much, though. This has been episode 12. You guys are amazing. And stay tuned for the next guest. I'm so excited for this guy. Have a great week.